All right, what's going on, guys? It's the Out of the Park podcast. I'm Josh, my manager Raul. We got Vladdy Jr., aka
CJ Holt, man. What's going on with you guys? How you guys doing?
Going good, man.
Yeah,
How are you?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. First podcast with my teammates, bro.
Yeah.
This is the first podcast you've ever been on?
First podcast ever, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You excited?
Hell yeah, man. I'm trying to go ahead and do what we do, man, for sure.
Heck yeah. So I figured we could just start with like your baseball journey. Like, how did you get to this part in your career and everything like that?
Yeah, so basically, coming out of high school was, despite me being talented, was not very heavily recruited, so I had to go to junior college where I went to a post-grad to save eligibility. From the post-grad at Inspiration Academy, I ended up getting a walk-on opportunity at Clark Atlanta University in 2020. Unfortunately, COVID hit. When COVID hit, I wanted to take my talents to the Division I level. I went to Alabama A&M University. Their program was going through something during that time. Didn't have a walk-on tryout. Then I ended up leaving there during the spring, taking classes online and going to play for Florida International Baseball Academy, FIBA in Sarasota, Florida. Got really polished, really developed there. From there, I got another walk-on opportunity at Mississippi Valley State University where I got my bachelor's in criminal justice. And then after I got my bachelor's, went back to Clark Atlanta University because I told the coach there, Coach Carter, if I had one more year, you got it because you gave me my first shot. Went there, played my grad year, did great there, and then got opportunity to come play here in Carolina. So that's a little bit about my journey.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
bro.
I think we messed around. You were born in my hometown of Miami,
Yes,
Florida.
sir, man.
Now you
Yeah.
live in the Magic City. Magic City, capital of the world,
Yeah,
Atlanta.
man, for sure.
So what's the difference between, when did you move out of Miami again?
Basically, when I was in Florida, right, like me and my family, my mom and dad just wanted to make sure that I was in a good environment no matter where I was at. So when I went to St. Pete, basically was raised in St. Petersburg, Florida. When I was there, I told my mom and dad, because not trying to be funny, like, I love my hometown, love going home, seeing everybody, but it's very small. You know what I'm saying? Then I was just like, I want to see what else is out there. I went to Atlanta for my grad year, fell in love with the city, fell in love with it. And I was just like, this is probably somewhere I could see myself staying for a few years, you know what I'm saying? Especially while I'm young. So that's probably
Were you like, peace up,
yeah,
anytime?
Yeah, man. My first year coming back to Atlanta when I was an adult, like 22, 23, was so much fun. I could not wait to come back to Atlanta because I was just like, bro, I'm going to have fun and play ball. But it was also like one of the things to where, like, on my birthday, bro, when I tell you we had a game and my teammates had to literally, like, because every day I would lift and go to the cage, lift and go to the cage. And they were like, bro, it's your birthday. We're going to have some fun. So it was like, even though I was there, I still kind of like had to get forced, like, to do stuff. Like, I'm a workhorse, like, y'all know that though.
Yeah.
So you like living in Atlanta or Florida better?
Atlanta.
Really?
Atlanta
So-
for sure.
We were talking, what would you rate the Magic City wings and what's the flavor? So on a scale from 1 through 10,
Man.
so give us the rating of the wings 1 through 10 and give us your best flavor that you've had.
Okay. Rating of the wings in Magic City. I probably have to say lemon pepper is 1.
That's the number
Lemon pepper is
one.
lemon pepper
Okay.
is 1. I'll probably say mild. Mild is 2.
Okay.
I'll probably say mild is 2. And then you have honey barbecue, I think is 3.
Yeah.
Honey barbecue is 3.
Honey
yeah.
barbecue?
So-
I hate all barbecues.
For
No.
real?
I'm not a
Why?
big I don't know. I'm just not a big barbecue fan. Like, if I'm eating wings, like, I'd rather have like the spicier stuff.
Okay, I feel you. So you're like a hot wing type.
Yeah, I more enjoy hot wings rather than like barbecue stuff. Like, my brother loves barbecue, but like, it's just not my type.
What about you, dog?
I'm a big, so I like a little bit of spice, not too much. So like a B-dubs would definitely be like
B-dubs,
Asians,
okay.
the Asian zing sauce.
Yeah.
Hooters would be mild, but like
Okay.
I won't go too crazy. But then like if I want like a dry rub, would definitely be lemon pepper.
Exactly.
That's right. But I like at Hooters sometimes I'll mix the mild sauce and ask for the lemon pepper on the side and throw it on top. It's like a combo.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah,
That sounds good. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
You've been to Hooters since being out here?
I have not, bro.
Or you gotta go. I'm not like I was at Hooters once and it was like in Delaware, and then that was when I was younger. But now like we went there once since being here.
Yeah. The buffalo
It's
chicken
good,
dip is
bro.
gas.
It's good for real.
The
Oh, I
buffalo
love
chicken
that
tip is
stuff.
good.
But we all gotta go one day after the game, though.
100%.
I'll go. For sure.
Yeah. After the coop.
Let's go.
All right.
After we get a win, we're just gonna go
Be
hang
there.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. I'm
Yeah.
down.
Dang.
You guys let me know. Bro.
So, on a recent story post of yours, I voted that you were a lover boy. Where are these people saying that you're from the street?
Bruh,
I met you like 2 weeks ago, and I don't know how people are getting saying that. Oh, CJ's from, bro. CJ's a lover boy at heart. This guy pulls up to the game listening to T-Pain, Neo, and what else you got on there?
T-Pain, Neo, Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
August Alsina. Bruh, Rod Wave, I'm really a lover
Yeah.
boy, dog.
Yeah,
I don't
just a
know
lover
why
boy.
people, like, they're probably looking at, like, you know what I'm saying, what I was like in undergrad and like before stuff, but bro, now I've gotten older, bro. I'm really a lover boy. Like, I really am.
Yeah.
I was gonna say your story low key surprised because I voted lover boy, but like your story surprised me. It was the total opposite of what I thought it was gonna be. I was like, that's a crazy voting.
Yeah, bro. Because, bro, it's like the people on my story, they're some of my closest friends that voted. So,
Your closest friend knows you the best, I guess.
So it's like they voted that, but they knew me from like when I was like 14 all the way up. And they look at the years that they're going to separate are between 19 and 22.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's just like, man, like, I don't do that no more. Like, I'm not out here in the streets, bro. Like, I'm really
No.
not. I don't understand. Like, I really don't get it.
So like I was talking about this the other day. So if you could listen to one artist for the rest of your life, like you're not allowed to listen to anyone else, who would it be?
Can I give you a rap and an R&B?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, that worked.
Okay. It's tough. We'll do rap first. Probably for rap, I would have to say if I could listen to one artist for the rest of my life for rap artist, no other question. I'll probably have to say, just coming from Florida, I probably have to go Nardo Wick.
Okay.
I like Nardo Wick.
That's a
You
solid
know what I'm
pick.
saying? You could put in exactly, you know? Like yeah, like then if I had to go this gonna be a hard one, R&B, because you guys already know.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
R&B.
too many in
So
there.
it's like, man, I'll probably have to say I'll probably have to go I'll go August Alsina. I'll listen
Okay.
to August Alsina for the rest of it. Yeah.
What's up? What's that one song? Man, I love this shit. That's the best one.
That is the best one. That's the best one.
Was that his like first one that got out there?
It was a few before that. Like I know for a fact, "Kissing on My Tattoos" is a good one. He has a song called "Right There." That's a good one. You know, his whole album, like Testimony, is like you could just put it in and let it play.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorites. Like if you look at my phone right now, it's literally like under my favorites. That entire album, just put it in and let it play.
Yeah.
So, I just listen to that.
So
What's yours, Raul?
for what?
One artist, the rest of your life.
Oh, Drake, 100%. I'm a Drake guy. I'm a big OVO
I
guy.
don't like Drake at all.
I am
Like I don't. His music's not bad. I just think he's very overrated.
but like I don't listen to his like mainstream stuff. Like I listen like deep in his albums.
Yeah.
Like man, I forgot. There's like a whole bunch. Like Do Not Disturb on one of his More Life album.
Yeah.
That's a goated song.
Like I'm like a big fan of like older Drake. Like
Yeah.
like with Take Care. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I love that. Headlines, of course, that's natural. Just
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas is a
Houston,
good one.
Atlanta, Vegas is bruh.
That's a good one.
Come
That's
on,
a great
man.
one.
Yes, bro.
I'm trying to get them on the Drake wave, but they don't mess with it like
You got
that.
one, Drake?
But I'm not putting like
Kendrick. Okay.
I definitely think Kendrick won.
nah.
I think he won.
Bro, the reason why the reason
definitely
why
beat Drake in
bro,
that.
do you even know how this beef started?
I don't even know how the beef started.
Oh, I could tell you what it was.
What was
So it started off with Drake and Future because they were supposed to do a What a Time to Be Alive Part 2 album. And Drake kind of like dissed him out, so he hopped on with 21 Savage for that one album that he did with him. And basically with all that, Drake got with one of Future's baby mama. So like all these okay, so no, it's a true story.
Okay.
And it's like so all these rappers have like a whole bunch of groupie girls, right?
Yeah.
But there's like some where like, yo, you can't touch.
Yeah. Some lines you don't cross.
Yeah, there's some that you just don't cross, right?
Yeah.
And it ended up being that Drake got with one of them that was Future's. So then Metro and Future came up with that whole album coming at Drake. it didn't do damage to Drake at all. And then who they had to bring in? I mean, you had Drake, Rick Ross, you had everyone on him.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that stuck out was Kendrick Lamar, who had to come out of retirement. And the only reason why he came out of retirement was for that reason. So Drake made Kendrick Lamar's career come back to life.
And then he took down Drake's career.
No, he didn't.
Bro, I genuinely think like.
What do you mean?
Kendrick destroyed
No,
Drake.
bro.
I watched the Super Bowl just to the game, because I'm being real with you. Like, of course I watched the game, but I wanted to see that halftime performance because I know what Kendrick was gonna do. I knew what he was gonna do. That's why I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but haven't you noticed, like, his whole halftime performance was about one person? If you have to dedicate... Wait, time out. Let's put this way. If you're an artist, right? See? Yeah. You have to dedicate your Super Bowl performance, what everybody's going to remember you about, off one person. Yeah, that one person must have a big impact on your life, man. Let's be honest here. It is kind of so tough. Who won this?
Kendrick.
No.
Think about it. Kendrick, he was playing his newer stuff. His newer stuff was about him. They were going back and forth.
Exactly.
You don't think
that he played was all about Drake?
You don't think that if Drake would have been at the halftime performance, he wouldn't have went at Kendrick the whole time?
No, he don't care about Kendrick.
He would have.
He doesn't care about Kendrick.
If he didn't care about Kendrick, he wouldn't have went back at him.
I swear to you, he doesn't care about Kendrick. Kendrick came out of left field, out of the bullpen, out of nowhere to get in this rap battle.
He closed it down. He was
called into the bullpen by Rick Ross and Future, like, yo, we can't get this guy. Tap him out for me.
Like,
and he did.
I mean, I will say this, like, both of them are, you know what I'm saying, great artists. I would just say, like, with that particular situation, dog, I was like, you knew it was going to be something. like you could see it coming. It was going to be something. Like, I don't think anybody expected it to be as big as it was, though.
No.
Like, when Kendrick came back, he came back with vengeance. Like, he had one thing on his mind. He didn't care about nothing else. And it ended up being one of the, you know what I'm saying, greatest performances that we saw in the halftime show. But everybody was glued to the TV because, me, myself, I ain't going to say everybody, but me, myself, I was like, bro, what song? I went to him to do one song. And he did it. And I was like,
I was happy with I never watched the halftime performances. They're usually not very good.
I watched it the year before because of Usher.
Yeah, that one was pretty good, though. It was funny.
Yeah, it was, And then next year with Kendrick, I was like, this is going to happen.
Huh?
Well, I mean, it was a good, like, I don't think Drake's a bad artist. Like, I think he is a good artist.
No, he's definitely
earned his
top 3 all time.
He's definitely earned where he's at. I just think that Kendrick came out with heat, and I think he overall just won it.
Let me tell you, when you have the whole rap industry, one of the punches, like if I throw 100 punches at you, one of them is gonna stick, man. Like, you can't block them all.
One of them gonna land.
Yeah.
One of them gonna land, guaranteed.
So it's like you had the whole industry on him, man. Of course, he had to move around, man, but
yeah, you know, it's,
I don't know, man.
Now it's all pretty much over.
I'm an OVO guy, so it's pretty much. Hey, but let's talk about Drake and Meek Mill though. Drake cooked Meek Mill.
Okay,
that was cooked. He put him on a gas stove and just put it on high.
I can't even lie. Drake did kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This thing against Meek Mill. Like, that was kind of tough. That was kind of tough. Meek Mill is just like that, but that was at the time. I can even say, has Drake had it out for any of these rappers?
No, so they say the thing is with him, it was like they were saying that like the problem with him and Rick Ross, where Rick Ross was saying was like he wasn't like, so Rick Ross will hop on his tracks like when Drake asked him for a feature, and then when Rick Ross would ask for the favor in return, he would be like, nah.
Really? Oh damn. Yeah,
or like he would be like kind of stubborn about it.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
But I mean, you gotta.
Yeah,
he's the voice out there.
It's kind of I get it.
Yeah,
I see it, but it is kind of bucked up.
But on one of Kendrick's biggest songs, the biggest feature on Kendrick's song is Drake.
Is it?
Yes. Let's take a peek right now. Let's take a peek.
We just can't play any of the songs.
We can't.
I remember the first podcast I ever filmed. I play a song, we got copyrighted right away. Right as I pressed upload, we already got the strike for it.
Really?
I was like, dang, it's off to a bad start. We just posted one episode and we're already off to copyright.
Bro, Poetic Justice. It's Drake's the feature on it.
So you're not a Drake fan, right?
Not really, no.
Okay, let me ask you this, and this might be a hard question. As a non-Drake fan, everybody has that one artist that they don't mess with at all, that they know for a fact they have one song that they mess with. It's that one song. What is one Drake song that you mess with, even though you're not a Drake fan?
It's kind of basic, but I like Wants and Needs. That's a good
That's
song.
okay.
It's an okay song. Like, I don't listen to Drake that often. Like like when it comes on, obviously I'll listen to it, but like I'm not huge into listening to him just specifically.
Yeah. Alright.
It's a basic song, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
What about you?
Honestly, man, I'm being real with you. It's my top 2 Drake songs. I will honestly, like I told you, I like old Drake.
Yeah.
So, and I'm an R&B dude. So, literally, I like Shot For Me.
Okay. I messed with that one.
And then 2, y'all may think this is funny, but this song got me through my breakup.
Which one? Which one? Was it Find Your Love?
Nah.
That was a banger though. That was a banger.
It was Marvin's Room, bro.
Oh, okay. So, how do you think about Find Your Love?
I love it, bro.
That one's a good one too.
It's really one of my playlists. You know what I'm saying? Just like, bad thing is when I saw the music video, I understood it, but it was just like his uncle told him not to do it, and he did it anyway.
He did it for love, man. He's a lover boy, just like you, man. How can you not connect with a guy that's a lover boy like you?
He's not a certified lover boy, according to his story, though.
That is,
that's so true. I mean, the results said he wasn't.
But those.
It was like 30% lover boy.
Yeah.
But y'all know me, like, bro. I'm really a lover boy. Like,
yeah.
I'm not out here like that. Like, the bad thing is, the people that voted for that, I had slid up on every one of them, and I was like, "You serious?" And they were like, "We know you," and that's all they said back. And I was like, "What does that even mean?" I'm not like, bro, that was 4 years ago, and they just like, nah, we know you. I'm like, bro, damn,
bro. So let's talk about a little more about baseball. Let's get back on track here with baseball.
Let's do it.
So we call you Vladdy, of course.
Yeah.
You did tell me one time he was like one of your top baseball players.
Absolutely, yeah.
So give me your top 3.
Top 3, easily, I'll probably go Giancarlo Stanton at 1 because he's been my favorite player since he was in Miami.
Yeah.
You know, been a big Giancarlo Stanton fan. Vladdy's actually 2.
Yeah.
Vladdy's 2 just because, like, I love how athletic he is at first. And he could actually play both corners. He came in as a third baseman and hits for power. Big, strong guy. Like, as being a power guy like myself, I pride myself in that, too.
Yeah.
And I'll probably say number 3, I'm going to take it back a little bit just, like, because of what he did for the game and everything. Ken Griffey Jr.
Okay.
Like, I love that because he's one of those athletes during that era. The thing that I really idolize about him, he was in a steroid era and did it all natural. And that was just.
You don't think he was a little bit juiced?
Nah, I think Ken Griffey was all natural.
I think he might have been a little bit.
You think he might have been a little bit? What about you? What do you think?
I mean, I think he was natural.
I think
there's anything.
I think a lot of them were on it.
I mean, I think he was natural. You know, I feel like he just had great swing mechanics, and you know what I'm saying, when you learn your swing like he did and mastered it, it was just something amazing to watch. You know, that's easily the prettiest lefty swing I've saw.
Oh no, guaranteed, 100%.
Yeah, he's got a great swing.
Yeah, that's the prettiest lefty swing I saw.
So, what are your top 3 baseball players?
Like my top 3 favorite baseball players?
Yeah.
I mean, for me, they're going to be more pitchers.
That's fine.
By far, number 1's Trevor Bauer. By far.
Okay.
I love Trevor Bauer. 2's probably Clayton Kershaw.
Okay.
3, this was from when I was younger, but my favorite player growing up that was a position player was Hunter Pence.
Oh, okay. I like
but
that.
That was when he was on the Phillies. I was really big into watching him, and then I just kind of followed his career after that.
True.
Okay.
So, like, cool. I think those are probably my top 3.
Yeah. That's a solid top 3, though. What about you, Raul?
So, believe it or not, so Stanton's one of them. But now in specific order, we'll do better. David Ortiz, that's number 1. Yeah, it's my guy. Then Giancarlo would definitely have to be there. And then another one would definitely be Bryce Harper.
Bryce
That's
Harper?
my guy.
Okay, yeah.
I love Bryce.
Bryce is a dog.
So
Bryce is a dog.
I've tried to catch a Phillies Marlins game twice since he's been on the Phillies in Miami. Apparently, he's had both those days as off days.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I've never seen Bryce Harper play in person.
Okay.
But I've been dying to see him play in person.
Okay.
So I've been trying to figure that out. Trying to go see him play one time.
Yeah, man. Like I was crushed when I had went to Miami for Fan Fest, for the Marlins Fan Fest, and there was so much stuff going on. I came there for one reason, and it was to get an autograph from Stan.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, like I was probably like 10 people away. I could see him. I was like 10 people away.
I will tell you a story about this after.
And then when I was there, I was like, come on, I'm right there. And then his agent or his representative,
Scott Boras,
yeah, and he had to go, and I was like, but
yeah.
I still got to take a picture with Charles Johnson in the World Series trophy. So
that's awesome. So, if I told you that I trained with Giancarlo Stanton for like 2 weeks, and I have a picture with him, and he hits with my hitting coach, would you believe me?
Yeah.
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 That's yeah. So 2 weeks before I came up to fall ball up in school and in winter too. Mm-hmm. No, not in fall ball. Sorry, wipe that out. In winter ball. Mm-hmm. So he was down there training with Team Sosa Baseball, Ricardo Sosa. Best, wow. I think my favorite guy to go hit with. Yeah. Everyone, like, just to get me in the groove. He teaches a lot of bat speed. Mm-hmm. And Giancarlo was just in there. I think I was hitting with JD Martinez in that hour, and Giancarlo was always hitting in the hour just right after us. So, I mean, I got to talk to him a little bit. Nice dude to me. I mean, I never have nothing bad to say about him. Hard worker. Yeah. I'll tell you a funny story, though. I was hitting with him one time because JD was in the hour after they, rotated or whatever. Mm. So I'm hitting with him, and then we have, the Diamond Connect thing. Yeah. So, for hand speed, right? Yeah. And, he's a... unit. Yeah. And this guy's, swinging, 50% his hand speed. So... if it's above 85 on the Diamond Connect, they'll flash yellow. Yeah. 90 plus, it's green, right? MLB average will be in that yellow, right? Yeah. He literally said it. 75% swinging right now was yellow, flashing yellow, right? Yeah. And then I was like, damn, I was like,
just strong.
I didn't know if I was gonna get tested with the same. So not his bat on my bat though. Yeah. But with the same thing, for the hand speed stuff, I was like, damn. I'm here talking to this guy, I just can't look like a little kid compared to this guy, Mm-hmm. So I'm in there and we're doing rounds, right? And I'm swinging 4 swings there, and I'm dying of breath. I'm swinging out of my shoes 100%, but I'm barreling everything, right? And it's I'll have one flash yellow, one not, one flash yellow, one not, one flash yellow, yeah. Oh. And I was like, man. And then he said it behind me. He's like, man, why are you swinging so hard? And I go, man, have you not seen how you swing?
For real?
Do you not want? I do not want to look like a little kid hitting right after you, right? And he started laughing out there for 5 minutes. He did not stop laughing. He was he couldn't take it serious. He was laughing. He's like, that's never happened to me before. Hitting with someone there. He's like, dude, you're the first one that's actually tried to match me on that.
Yeah.
So,
bro, when I saw him play for spring training in Tampa when I was at ACC. He was literally he was just flicking balls out the ballpark. Yeah. He's not even swinging hard. Yeah. He's just strong. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, with his size, all you gotta do is put a barrel.
For real.
Yeah.
Dude, he's one big guy. Cause how tall is he? 6'6".
Yeah. And he's yoked. I mean, he's shredded. He's shredded. Dude. Yeah. He's shredded. There's not an ounce of fat on that dude.
When I didn't know how big he was until I saw him stand next to Judge at spring training, and I was like, damn, Judge probably got an inch on him at most. and he's literally if you imagine a linebacker in the batter's box, that's what he looks like.
Dude, yeah.
He's just strong guy.
But I would say he is muscular. He's more muscular than Judge. Yeah. Judge is a big dude, but he isn't as cut.
Yeah, he's not as big. He's not as bulky as Stanton. Stanton's Stan he should be playing on Sundays in the NFL.
Yeah. Well, they both did play football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't know where Stanton played, but I know Judge played at Boise State.
Judge played at Boise State. He played football.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What position? Tight end?
I don't know what position it was, but I know he played.
I thought it was tight end.
I don't know. Hey, can our assistant over there give us a fact check here? Hold up, just give us a second here. Shout out to Roman Beretta for the information check out here.
Best assistant out here.
We don't want to be known as a fake news podcast.
That's crazy. Judge really played at Boise State.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wide receiver, DN.
Knew it.
Oh, he was a wide receiver. Bro, imagine you as a DB have to climb up Aaron
Having
Judge.
to guard Aaron Judge. Like, can you imagine her trying to jam him? Like, it's just like, dude, I can't even, because I think, hold up, I think Stanton plays safety, bro.
Yeah.
That's
a big
That's
safety.
a big safety. Let me look.
Imagine one-on-ones between Judge and Stanton.
They probably could.
Yeah. That'd be a train wreck, though. Somebody finna, man.
Someone's gonna get hurt bad.
Man,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, that's
Imagine
crazy.
getting a blitz from Stanton at safety and hitting the quarterback, dude. That quarterback's dumb.
Carlos Stanton, wide receiver, corner.
Cornerback.
Cornerback, Giancarlo Stanton.
Wide receiver and corner.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Can we look up any of their? Did they have any official stats? Let's look at Judges first because I know he actually played at Boise.
Yeah.
I don't think Stanton actually played in college.
Stanton played in high school.
Yeah,
Because he got drafted out of high school, I think.
when he was Mike Stanton.
Yeah, about to say, well, that's when he was Mike.
Dude, I have his rookie card where it says Mike Stanton.
Yeah, those are collectible.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He has his high school stuff, doesn't have his college shit.
No,
For Judge or for Stanton?
Judge.
Oh.
but either way, man.
Yeah, man. I can't.
Hold on, check this out. Max Preps.
What's the stat line? Throw it
What
at
does
us.
it say?
1,405 yards, 16.3 on average,
Oh.
70.3 yards per game, 21 receptions, 22 total touchdowns. 21 receptions on 22 total touchdowns.
Yeah, what are they? You just threw it to him in the end zone. He was not an
Dog.
open field guy. He was just
Dog.
in the red zone.
That's his offensive stats. His
That's-
defensive stats.
That's one season?
What does this say?
Yeah.
This is varsity football.
No, bro.
That's
His
insane.
career. So he played oh damn. He graduated high school back in 2010.
Yeah, he's old.
He's older.
Who, Judge?
Yeah, he's an older guy.
Interception yards. He had 93 total interception yards.
That
Bro,
man
like-
hits 99-mile-per-hour fastballs out of the
Bro,
park. By
come
the way.
on. Like,
He used to pitch in high school apparently.
Yeah, he has an arm. Judge has an arm.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we can all say they made the right choice.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they definitely. Like,
well, there's more money in baseball
Absolutely.
and in football.
The,
Guaranteed.
the one athlete that I wish, like, I would have paid to watch them play baseball, I would have loved to see Jameis Winston play baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because at Florida State, people don't even realize this. He was brought to Florida State for baseball.
yeah.
Mhm.
And he walked on and played football. But, bro, he was a dog at Florida State. And I was just like, I just wonder what position he would have played in the league if he would have got there. I just wonder if he'd have been a pitcher, because he could play right field too, and he was solid.
Yeah, did you not see that? I've seen like a couple highlights of like the one throw he had from right field to third.
Yeah.
It was like one hopper, like damn near by the
Dude,
fence.
What? I was like, and then when he got on the mound, it was even more crazy. I think they said his average fastball was like 94.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
Just like, and he was just throwing the ball, just like he would grip his fastball differently and stuff like that. And then on top of that, he was a switch hitter, so he could swing it from the left and the right side.
All around athlete right
All around
there.
athlete, bro. I just wonder where he would have went.
You think he's gonna pull Tebow and come out of retirement and try to play baseball?
I think he should. I would love to see it. If Russell Wilson did it, he definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he should.
Well, Russell Wilson did it for like as a PR act.
Yeah.
Because then Russell Wilson, he got drafted by the Rockies.
No, the Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at some point he was on the Rockies, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then he went to spring training with the Yankees.
yeah.
Dang.
Kyler Murray's another one. I think he got
He
drafted by
played
the
at
Athletics.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played at Oklahoma, got drafted by the Athletics, chose to go to the NFL.
Wasn't he one of like the first that's gotten drafted top 10 in both sports?
Now he's a Call of Duty double
Hey,
weekend,
hey, man.
double XP weekend bailout.
Man, what?
Have you ever seen his stat line when he has double XP weekend? Never bet on him.
For real?
Never.
Oh, damn.
That's what the rumor on the street is. I don't sports bet, but like seriously, like
Yeah.
that's what like if there's double XP weekend on Call of Duty, don't do it. Don't ever
Don't
bet
do
on
it.
Kyler Murray.
Bro, because I'm being real with you. I know some guys like that are my closest friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally have saw them sports bet and it don't go their way. Like, and it don't go their way. This shit get serious.
Yeah.
Like, this shit get serious. I be like, bro, I'd rather just watch.
Yeah.
I'd rather just watch.
True.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't imagine betting on video games either.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's
Okay.
wild.
so I tried their cookout order the other day.
How'd it go?
It's pretty gas.
You tried
But
a milkshake too?
yeah, the strawberry one
Yes,
too.
sir.
But here's the thing, I just love peanut butter and Oreo together.
Okay,
I'm not a big strawberry fan though.
I respect it.
But I gotta give respect as a non-strawberry like connoisseur. I liked it.
Okay,
I messed with it.
bet.
Yeah.
I will try yours the next time I go.
Okay.
You have to take it to me.
Okay. So it's chicken tenders,
Chicken tenders.
chicken quesadilla
Okay,
with the white cheddar cheese bites, and then the Oreo peanut butter shake.
I will try yours.
Dude, it's so
Definitely
good.
Oreo peanut butter.
Yeah.
That's,
So it's
that does sound pretty good.
it's
Yeah.
peanut butter on the bottom, and they put like a whole bunch of Oreo.
try. Dude, I will literally, because the one time, like, here's the thing, I can get that shake. I'll eat that by itself.
Yeah.
Like, I'll eat that by itself because they make it so thick.
Yes.
So I'll eat that by itself.
It's not even a shake. It's more like an ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream.
Yeah.
I just eat that by myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of switching it up, I saw on your Instagram that you're a model. You do a lot of photo shoots and stuff?
He was in Miami Swim Week. He was in Miami Swim.
Yeah, like, you know, I still have to do a photo shoot for Zinger because I contacted the guy and told him I want to do a athletic photo shoot for him because he sponsors me. You know, I just want to put his
Yeah.
product out there, so I still have to do that. But yeah, I did a few. You know what I'm saying? I started off modeling actually just to help out some stuff on campus at Alabama A&M, and turned out I really had a knack for it. Like, I really liked it. You know what I'm saying? And like then, it also gave me a reason like to stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? Year round, like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the type of photo shoot that I'm doing. If I gotta get bigger and look like a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? You do heavy weights, low reps. If not, you're doing more like an athlete type thing. You know what I'm saying? You trim down and stuff like that. But yeah, like, it's pretty cool, bro. Like, I'm being real with you. It's kind of just like you model for, like, you do it to help people out, but it's kind of like a hobby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just do it for fun. Like, I like taking pictures and stuff like that.
So you ever gonna model for our OTP brand?
Of course. Why would I not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would I not?
You're the
Y'all
first
my
one to get on
brothers.
there.
That would be crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Y'all my
Give you some
brothers.
practice shots.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, we got you. So why do you rock number 44? I thought maybe at first because you like Jordan Alvarez.
Actually, Alvarez is a good one. Like, he's easily in my top 10.
Okay.
But the real reason why I rock it is because before my granddad had passed,
Okay.
right, he's from Atlanta. His favorite team was the Atlanta Braves, and his favorite team was Hank Aaron.
Wow.
And he used to tell me, when he would come to me playing high school, he'd be like, you hit the ball just like him, right? Hey, you can hit it so high up in the air, can nobody even see it?
Yeah.
And when I went to Mississippi Valley State, I always wore number 24 up to that moment. I always did. That was
Why
my number.
24 though?
24 was just my number in high school.
Okay.
It was just something that was like I wore as a freshman on up. That was like the first time I made a varsity sport was in high school, and it just really mattered. But when I got to Valley, I wore number 44, and the crazy part is, man, I was going to literally put that number back in the pile and just be like, nah, bro, that's not me. But then number 24 was too small. It was way too small. And then on top of that, I realized 44 was like symbolic to me for my granddad. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I look at it as it's literally a number that represents one of the biggest icons to ever represent the game for African American athletes in Hank Aaron. So I was like, it's a privilege to wear this number. It's an honor for it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm gonna stick with that. 44 is my number. That's what that's still behind it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just always cool to know.
Yeah. No.
Like, he picked number 0, but just like Dion said, is like, if you wear 0, you're a nobody. So,
But he pitches good. He's
I had to pick 0 because all my other numbers were gone.
I just always chirp him about that. That's a Deion Sanders quote right there.
The only reason I picked 0 is because, one, I wanted 22 because that was my high school.
Okay.
Someone had it. 23 is my college. Someone had it. I was like, all right, I'm just going to start from the beginning, and I'm just going to text him numbers. Okay. So I started with 0. He's like, yeah, we have it. I was like, all right, I'll take that one.
Say less.
So there's really nothing behind my 0, so I was like, all right, I'll just take 0.
Hey, but it kind of looks cool, though, with the lefty pitcher, though.
Man, wait. 0 ERA, 0 A. And no one's getting any hits off of him.
I hope
No,
so. I hope
that's
I keep
awesome.
it at 0.
Heck
Right?
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's the way to keep it.
What's your number?
34.
Why did you choose 34?
So my number growing up the whole time was 9.
Really?
I love 9.
Wow.
So that was my dad's racing number. So my dad did go-karting when he first came to the States, and he won 7 times state, 5-time national champion in professional go-karting. And his number was 9.
Really?
And like for us, like the Cubans, it means like the elephant, and the elephant never takes a step back. So that's why my dad always loved the number 9.
Okay.
So like a lot of numbers have different meanings, right?
Yeah.
So for that. And then I tried rocking number 9 in my freshman year. Was gone. I couldn't do it. And then, so I had to rock 39. So I picked 39 because that was like the closest number to 9.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. 39 kind of like awkward. It was just like an odd number. That's like a good bench number.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So got rid of that. And then when I went to Monmouth College, number 9 was a medium. So I couldn't wear number 9.
Right.
So, and then I was like, you know what? I like Big Poppy. Let's go 34.
34. Exactly,
Yeah.
man.
That's a solid number.
Like
For real.
mine has always been like 9, 16, but 9 and 16 were both mediums at my school. 9, 16, and 34. Those are like the 3 numbers I put down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I think my first year that I was on the college roster that I played, my number was actually 25.
Oh shit.
It was 25. It was one above 24.
Yeah.
And I was just like, the only reason, I'm telling you, every school I went to, whether it was Clark or Mississippi Valley State, 24 was like you just said, it was either a medium or I couldn't fit it. I couldn't fit it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you got to go with what fits.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's like,
Yeah. Especially for us, like we don't get new numbers really. Like they just order new jerseys every 3 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, like when I got to Clark, basically I just had to let my coach know. I was like, hey, if you have number 44, me being a grad student, we get first picks of jerseys.
Yeah.
That's how it was like for us, like upperclassmen get first picks. So it goes grads, seniors, juniors on down. So when I saw 44, I was like, okay, it's extra large too. I could rock that.
Yeah.
For sure, definitely.
See, I'll never be able to get number 22. Like 22 at my school is taken by one of our coaches because that's where he wore in like pro ball and everything.
Okay.
So I'll never get 22, but 23, I was perfectly fine with that.
Really?
I mean, it's a nice number.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
LeBron.
That's Braun.
I used to be a Braun fan. Used to be a really big Braun fan. That's how I became a Cavs
This
fan.
guy doesn't know ball.
Ooh.
This guy doesn't know ball.
And then once LeBron left Cleveland for the second time, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stick with the Cavs. But I no longer liked LeBron anymore after that.
So
I was like, no more.
So you were saying LeBron?
yeah.
Okay. We get the Henny out.
Yeah, got the Lahini out, man.
So LeBron, I'm not a fan of him. My goat, D Wade, just because I grew up as a Miami Heat fan. And I was always a little kid. Like that was my goat.
Yeah.
You know, like people say like, oh, like Jordan's the goat, but like for me personally, my goat is D Wade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just always mess with D Wade.
D Wade, man. What people don't realize is that
He was the glue guy.
he doesn't get the credit that he should.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. If you ask me, I think easily Dwayne Wade is the third best shooting guard of all time.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I think, in my opinion, I think it goes Kobe, one, may he rest in peace, Mike, then D Wade. And even then, I feel like D Wade was probably the best defensively
Out of all three.
All of them. And I just feel like he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He
Oh,
never
no.
does.
But he was always never scared of it. Like he had Shaq on his team, like he had but he never was like selfish about it. He had LeBron and Chris Bosh. I mean that team was stacked. Yeah, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen. He had LeBron.
Yeah, and the thing that I like about D Wade, it was never a problem when like a superstar came to play with him. Like when we already knew when LeBron came to Miami, LeBron was in his prime.
Yeah.
Right? And we knew for a fact when LeBron and Chris Bosh teamed up with Wade, they're going to get at least 2 or 3. They're going to win at least 2 or 3. For D Wade to take the number 2 spot, basically the back seat to Bron, and basically it's Bron's team now. He didn't complain, didn't do any of that, went out there, played hard, and got himself 2 more championships while also being a dominant force in the league.
True. Best NBA captain of all time for me.
Exactly.
UD40 though. Udonis Haslem.
Udonis Haslem.
Listen, people say, "Oh, Draymond Green," like, nah. Udonis Haslem. If you want to know someone who had grit, Draymond Green's nobody compared to him.
Like Udonis Haslem, I literally watched one time they were playing, in the finals. I think this was against the Spurs, the first time that they had won the back-to-back in Miami. And I think Chris Bosh went up for a layup or something like that, and he got fouled, and the ref didn't call it. All you see is Udonis Haslem, stop crying, come on, get back. He was not going for none of it. Like, bro, okay, he didn't blow the whistle, we still got to play. Play through it. So
Big glue guy.
Yeah, he's a dude guy.
I remember when he used to play with the bandage on. with the butterfly stitch.
What? I'm like,
Yes.
was a dog.
Yes,
man. He was a dog.
born and raised in Miami too. So
Exactly. He's right there in the hood, man.
When
So
he
it's
walks
like,
around there, nobody messes
know
with
him.
UD.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
Don't y'all have a kind of Wade County?
Yeah, Wade County.
Wade County,
Some in Wade
yeah.
County. But
Mhm.
Udonis has to get his own thing someday or something.
Has to. I think he's another one. He don't get the credit that he deserves.
So he has a podcast with Mike Miller, I think, and then they're talking about like his stories about him and Pat Riley and like stuff like that. And those stories, if you ever have a chance, listen to them, are pretty good. But man, the stuff that he went through and what Pat Riley put him through, like to get the team going.
Yeah.
Even with all the superstars in there, he was like, Pat Riley told him like, "You're the bet, bro. You got to settle all these guys down."
Because, and you have to realize that could be a lot to handle as one of the older guys on the team when you have that much star power around you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what the situation is. When you have all those stars on one team, egos are going to flare.
Yeah.
Because, you're going to have the best player thinking that's his team, the second best thinking it's his team, the third option thinking it's his team. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot to manage. The coach can't do it all. The GM can't do it. So it's upon the vets to kind of like set the tone and be like, hey, we're one team, one unit. And Udonis Haslem definitely did that.
Yeah. I think he definitely did. Not many minutes off the bench, but
yeah, not many
when
minutes,
he was out there,
but
though.
he was out there though. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, if it came down to it, I will honestly, like, he's just a leader, bro.
Yeah.
Some people are just leaders.
Yeah.
They don't even have to play to be a leader.
Yeah.
He was a leader.
He's
He
one
was
of them.
like mid-30s when they all joined in Miami.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the oldest player? Like, the oldest active player?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, so I think he just retired like 2 years
yeah,
ago.
he just retired.
So I think
just
he went on a 3-year span where he was like the last spot on the roster, signed for like league minimum just to be a bench guy, just to be a presence in the club, like in the
because he loves the game that much.
yeah
To
in the
sign
locker
for league
room.
minimum be such a good.
Well, he wasn't gonna
leader.
play. Yeah, he
Yeah, but
played
yeah,
at
he
home.
knows.
He's there for being leadership and everything.
Leadership.
Yeah,
Getting signed for a league minimum, doing all that.
that's something
Why
people
not?
can't talk about.
I have a question for you guys. I already have my answer for it.
Okay.
But if it was one of our teammates that you honestly can say is a team guy, who would it be? Like the number one team guy?
I would say Austin.
Austin?
Austin.
Okay.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
I think
Austin?
Austin's a big glue guy. Yes.
Austin is a big big guy.
100%.
I would say Austin's a good one. My personal choice, right, it's Jordan.
Jordan. Yeah.
Jordan's
also very-
Jordan's also a big glue guy too. Jordan's a big glue guy.
Jordan's
We
like-
have a lot of glue guys, and that's what makes
Yes,
this team like
bro.
good, like
Like-
very competitive, like with each other.
Like, I will say this right now. I was talking to Jordan last game that we played. I was DHing, and I had told him, I was like, bruh, I'm not even saying this being funny. I will play with a team full of yous any day of the week. He will do whatever the team needs him. Like,
Sure.
even if he, like, literally come off the bench cold, Jordan, we need you to pitch. Come on. Jordan, we need you at first. Come on. We need you outfield. He'll go anywhere. like, he is such a team guy.
So I've only got 2 games with him out of all the games we played so far. So I've only been with him twice.
Bruh, he's a great guy.
So-
And like, when I tell you, like, he honestly cares. Like, because I started off the season, I was swinging over the curveball. He was like, hey, come here real quick. Can I try something with you? And I was like, yeah, sure. Just went out his way, bro. Didn't have to help me. Didn't have to do anything. He was literally in the cage, probably like not even pitcher's mound away, like a little closer, just throwing me curveballs.
Yeah.
So I can like get my timing down and like get my barrels right with it.
Yeah,
Because
just
he
see
was
spin.
Like, he was like, that's what you're seeing in the game. They're not gonna give you the fastball because you're hitting it. You know. And I was like, and I asked him, I was like, bro, like, not trying to be funny, but it's like, you're a pitcher. Like, why'd you, like, because I never had, like, someone, like, actually help me. And, like, then he was just like, bro, we're teammates, bro. Your success equals my success. I'm going to need you at the plate, and you're going to need me on the mound. And he was like, we're teammates, bro. I'm going to help everybody. I'm like, you know what, bro?
Dude, and the best thing about him is this man will throw like 9 innings.
Won't
Arm's
get hurt.
perfectly
He
fine.
won't
Next
get
day
hurt.
he'll go pitch more. Like
Pitch more.
his arm is just unlimited at this point.
Like, dude,
Yeah,
he
unlimited
pitched last
ammunition.
game that I played with him. He pitched for like 7 innings. And then was like, yeah, I'll be ready when we got to go to Charlotte. I'm like, oh, what's
Because the first week we were here, he pitched live Monday.
Yes.
Threw in the game Tuesday.
Yeah.
Threw in the game, Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah.
And then he was throwing, like, live or whatever in the cage. And I'm like, dude, like, did your arm ever just get... He was throwing live in the cage
bro.
on Tuesday before the game.
He
too.
had the coop.
Dude.
He went like a couple. Like I even told him like, yo, let's rest your arm. He's like, no, man, I got it. I was like, okay, man.
He told me the key to that is like, so the one day I was talking to him about it, and he was like, yeah, like, obviously he's older than all of us.
All of us, yeah.
And he's like, well, what I chose is after I was done playing, I was like, well, I could either just pack it in and stay weak, or I could just keep getting stronger. And he was like, it just worked out that I got stronger and never lost anything off my pitching. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
If I could be pitching that much at, how old is he?
33.
33. If I could pitch that much at 33, like, bro threw like 100+ pitches the other day, and I guarantee the next day he was probably throwing again, doing everything he needed to.
True.
And he lives the furthest too.
Yeah. Where does he live?
I think he lives like you know how we gotta drive probably like 45 to Tom Cope and stuff like that, like probably an hour with traffic. I think, bro, every practice we have and every game, Jordan drives like I'll probably say 2.5, damn near 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
he lives out the way.
We complain about driving 3 hours, but he's gotta do that all the time.
Out the way like hell, bro.
But like, okay, the game at Charlotte, he's probably a lot closer than we are.
Yeah.
He might be, yeah. He should be.
Okay.
He should be, but even if he's not, bro, he's coming.
Yeah.
And he's gonna come there like he has such a positive attitude in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
He's never down.
Yeah.
Like he's never down.
Yeah, no, he's definitely.
I think there was one inning where like I scooped him, saved the inning, and he comes talk to me and he was like, "Hey man, thank you," and I go, "Yeah, no problem. I got your energy too." Yeah, he was like, "Man, thank you. You know that was awesome." And I go, "Yeah, man. I mean, you know, he makes baseball more fun."
He definitely does. Like, there's always, I will say this, like, now that we're all professionals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's always certain teammates that you know for a fact are just like what I call them the heartbeat of the clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like guys like Austin, Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Those guys will put themselves in uncomfortable situations strictly for the team's success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Austin gonna go play third. You know what I'm saying? He's usually either at second or DHing or something like that. He was at third, eating, you know what I'm saying, hot rods off his chest. You know what I mean? And going out there, still making firm throws. Mm-hmm. Just because that's what the team needed at the time. Dude.
Sure.
Like, he could have easily been like, nah, I don't go over there, I don't play that. Yeah. But he didn't do that. And that's a team first guy. Like, those guys, I think him and Jordan, I said this the other day, they will find themselves in a MLB clubhouse strictly because they're team first, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they always have the best vibe. Like, they're always happy. Bro. Like, you never really see them too, like, angry or anything.
Never. Like, I've never seen Jordan mad.
I've
never seen Jordan.
He's always got the biggest smile on his face.
We should make a challenge. Who can piss Jordan off the most? Or who can get him the most pissed off?
I don't think it's possible.
I know. I think it's possible.
I don't think so. Everyone has their point, but I feel like it would take a lot to get him.
I also feel like once you get him to that point, though,
there's no coming back.
There's no coming back. Like, you're crossed out. Yeah.
Because when you see, I feel like, I know this for a fact, I feel like Jordan internalized stuff. He's too happy, bro. Yeah. He's too happy. He just all the time. Like, I feel like I'm with you. I think once you get him there, there's no going back. There's no going back.
That is so true.
Yeah.
No.
So I'll say my final question for you. This someone pick your brain a little. So if you could go back in time and tell your younger self one piece of information, or like one thing to like guide him through his life, what would you tell him?
If I can go back and tell my younger self something, I would honestly tell him, get ready to battle some adversity, and you have to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable because your journey is going to be different. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get there eventually, but you're gonna scrape your knees a little bit. You're gonna go through some headaches. It's gonna be some times where you're gonna think, is it worth it? But start now. Like, start getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Don't just let because someone told you no once. Keep trying. Like, don't give up so easy. Don't get down on yourself. Work hard. You know. Because I feel like at the end of the day, the biggest challenge that I took when I was younger was basically when I was at my JUCO, not even be given a chance. You know, just like literally didn't even have a tryout. You don't know if I can play or if I can't. You know, turns out I could play. You know, and I also had a common misconception when I was younger. Oh, you want to go do good in your JUCO, do what you're supposed to, so you can go D1. Baseball is not about going D1. It's about going where you're going to play. 7% of us kids out of high school are able to go on and play college. Only 3% are able to go play pro. You're a stud regardless, dude. Like you're a dog. it doesn't matter where you play, but you have to play. No one's gonna see you if you don't play.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just tell him, just be comfortable and don't look at blessings as something that's not what I want, so I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah.
Take advantage of every opportunity. That's what I would tell him.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, like that's why I transferred out of my first school, St. Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be like a starter. So
Yeah.
if there was no room to grow there, that's why I kind of left to go to Monmouth. And
Yeah, bro.
like again, I could have packed myself up and keep moving on, but like I wanted to stay there. So
Yeah, bro.
because that's the place where I got comfortable. I'm playing every day. So
Exactly, bro. For sure.
Sure.
Yeah, bro.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Man, I'm gonna have to start doing this with you guys more often. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
Bro. Getting out the house, talking up with your boys, having fun, man. This is honestly a vibe, and I can't wait to keep doing this with y'all.
next time you come on here, we're gonna get 4 shakes from Cookout. From Cookout. We're gonna do a taste test review, but you have to guess the flavors.
Blindfolded?
Yeah, blindfolded.
Let's do it.
All right.
That'd be
Definitely
great.
coming now, yeah.
You agree with that?
I 100% agree.
Let's
with
do
that.
it, bro.
All right.
For sure, man.
Next time we're gonna do that.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
And then I'll even rate your meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pretty much have the same thing, except for instead of the chicken tenders, I get the spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything
cool.
else is the same, minus the shake. The shake I started to get the Oreo cheesecake one. That one's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But yeah, I'll rate your meal
Bet,
on this
bro.
podcast.
You gotta try the Oreo peanut butter.
We're gonna do it.
You gotta try it.
For sure.
All right, we're gonna get you 4 shakes next time you got out here. Blindfold you. We're gonna have to test it out.
Okay. I'm
All
down
right.
with that, bro.
Part 2's coming soon.
Part 2's coming soon, bro.
Oh,
right.
nice to have you on, man.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys, man.
I just want to thank you so much for coming on. This is another Out of the Park podcast. All of his socials will be in the description. And yeah, thanks again for coming on.
Thank you
Hey, you
guys,
see?
man. Appreciate you guys.
No problem.